Welcome to the things that we talk about. And today we have a special guest. Really special. One of our friends, a very good friend.
Not special lah. We've seen him
the third time already. Third time the charm though.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have John here. If any one of you doesn't know John, you can look back a few episodes we recorded with John before.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna go talk
Finally,
about.
we can do movie review.
Yeah, we can do movie review. But we are doing movie review today.
This is a movie review.
Yeah, I mean,
Hi, my name is Jeremy. Oh, this is going to the shit.
I mean, we can skip the part where we introduce ourselves.
I
anyway.
mean, you should know us by now.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it's just behind the camera.
Yeah, that's just been okay.
Moving on.
If you can see there's merchandise in front of us, then also a huge poster at the back. So
Yes.
you know what we talk about.
Yes.
Trending a animation that has been awaited for so long.
For so long.
At
Wait,
least 10,
but
20
before that, quick catch up with John lah.
Okay, so with John. Don't need lah. People know already.
I want chili. I don't want ketchup.
Okay.
Okay, how you want to catch up? Okay.
Okay. So
How
John,
are you?
John.
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm fine. Good.
What have you been up to?
Busy working.
Okay, nice catch up.
that's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
Enjoying my life. Yay.
Yay.
Tune in to us on Pogo FM.
Yay.
Oh wait, John work in Pogo FM.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Please download the app.
if you download the app, he get money, please. Thank you.
Okay,
Do
so
you?
basically we promoted Pogo FM before. So John worked in Pogo FM. So I guess Pogo FM is doing well.
So far, so good.
So far so good.
So far, so
Yeah.
good.
So far, so good.
All thanks to things that we talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're number one right now, right?
You
in
wish,
Pogo FM.
you wish.
No.
No, we're not number one.
The numbers are quite encouraging.
Okay,
Encouraging.
guys, you need to support us by download Pogo FM and then you listen to us there and then we get money. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, no,
We got
come
money.
on. Let's not be
No.
too.
Don't hard sell, don't hard
Don't
sell.
answer like that. But yeah,
We need money though.
just listen to us.
You know.
Yeah.
Subscribe to us on every single social. Thank you.
Start from
Yeah.
YouTube first. YouTube.
Everywhere.
Then Pogo FM.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, if you guys are a fan of basketball animation, you probably know what we're talking about.
No, if you're a fan of basketball in general, you will
I mean,
know.
not really though. Like, some don't really watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Our generation.
Blasphemy.
God.
Blasphemy.
God. They know. Okay, today we're gonna talk about Slam Dunk.
Slam dunk.
You know, the first Slam
everything's
Dunk.
falling.
It's an animation. So it's a movie, a long-awaited movie. So basically, when you mention Slam Dunk, right, most basketball people would know, but some of them don't even watch it. They're just like, oh, who was Slam Dunk? It's not proper basketball thing.
It's like a very old.
Yeah, because it's very
manga.
old.
Did someone say not proper?
Correct.
Oh.
There is people saying that, but the problem is that if you compare that to Kuroko no Basket,
Oh my god.
that one lagi you say not proper.
Bro, even the hair itself already we know that it's not proper, okay?
you know like
There's accuracy in all levels.
yeah.
Okay?
Because like if Kuroko is like you can shoot from the other side of the court and like the ball can go in, bro. Like
I've never watched it, I'm sorry.
I watch
never
it
watched it.
and it's like
So
Why?
as a basketball players like you,
Yeah.
which one you prefer?
I prefer Slam Dunk.
Okay.
Okay, then for those who have never seen Slam Dunk, give us a quick summary. What is it about?
Okay, Jeremy.
The anime and the
The
manga.
quick summary is
Quick one.
Sakuragi, okay, the main character, he is a delinquent. He found this girl, he liked the girl. So the girl said, do you like to play basketball? You're quite tall. So it's like he went to join basketball club, you know, and then found out it's the brother and blah 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 and everything. So it's like, oh my god, he keep playing, trying to impress the girl. Then finally he fell in love with basketball. But this movie is not about Sakuragi per se.
Yep.
It's more about the other character named Ryota Miyagi. Ryota Miyagi is also one of the main players, one of the 5 in this
Yeah.
Shohoku high school. So yeah, it's about the game, the final game that they play as a team.
Okay.
Yep.
So it's the final inter high.
Yes, in the
Yeah.
high game. In the high school game.
So basically, it starts off as guy trying to impress a girl.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's for the anime. That's not for the movie, yeah.
Just for the anime lah, okay?
So it starts off as guy wants to date girl, plays basketball, falls in love with basketball, and then ends.
Yeah, so generally, if you watch Slam Dunk, you probably know all the 5 main character lah. So what's the 5 main character?
Okay, I want to start.
John did
tell
his
us the
homework
name.
already.
No, first of all, I have to
The name of
do
the
some
team.
disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Because
Okay.
I'm a typical Jinapet.
Okay.
So I know Slam Dunk in Chinese version.
Okay.
So
It's
back
okay.
in my days, we watched, we read the manga in Chinese.
Okay.
And then the
Basically,
anime
it's
you watch in.
Chinese also.
Okay.
And both are basically, by that time, they are both translated from Taiwan.
Okay.
So the character we read is actually the traditional Chinese
Chinese
font.
character.
Okay.
So that's why, because we have to record the show today in English. So this morning I start to do some homework.
So this is
very good.
difficult for you. Thank you for coming on to our English show.
没关系，没关系，
没关系，
没关系。
你可以讲华语，
你可以
我们
讲华语
了解。
我会讲华语。
So in this iPad,
Okay.
there's a lot of Chinese character and do we call it English name or Chinese? Japanese name?
We call it
Japanese name.
translated name.
Translated.
Romaji.
Romanized.
Romanized.
So first of all, we'll
The
start
5 main character. Go.
with Ryota Miyagi. The
Main
is it the
character
point
of
guard?
the movie.
Yes.
Yes, point
The
guard.
Point guard.
Yes.
Hisashi Misui, the
Is-
3-point shooter.
Yes.
That is what?
It's also a shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
Yes.
And Kaede Rukawa.
Yes.
I think a
Power
lot
forward.
of girls love him.
Power forward.
Yeah. And then Hanamachi Sakuragi.
Wrong. It's Hanamichi Sakuragi.
Hanamichi Sakuragi.
Yeah.
All right.
You right wrong already. Never mind. Hanamichi. Okay.
Hanamichi. Oh,
Hanamichi.
so pardon, our producer
And then-
don't watch.
And then
No,
the
it's-
orangutan Takenori Akaki.
Orangutan. No, it's gorilla. It's gorilla.
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 Oh, Utan is the other person.
So Takenori Akagi is also the center.
Yeah.
Which is the tallest player lah. So that's 5 characters, the
Yes.
main characters.
There are also a few other characters that plays quite important role. For example,
They are the main
the coach.
The coach.
The coach.
I'm rapping
Okay.
the coach today. I'm rapping.
Yeah. So
It's quite
what's the
small,
coach name
zoom
there?
in lah.
The
We'll
coach
zoom
name
in,
is
we'll
what?
zoom in.
Mitsuyoshi Anzai.
Yes.
Coach Anzai.
We
Coach
call Anzai Sensei.
Yeah.
Oh, sensei, not coach.
Sensei.
Okay.
Sensei means teacher, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's
Yes.
because he's a teacher of the school, so
Yeah.
So
still called Sensei. You
so
don't call
the
Anzai
quick
coach.
the quick background of this sensei is he was also a former player, right?
Yes,
In the
Yes.
story.
he's a former best player of Japan.
Correct.
Yes, number 1. But as time progresses, he became a coach. And in the beginning, as a coach, he's more of a very strict, very scary coach. So everybody feared him. He's called the devil or something like that.
Yeah.
But then after there's one part, his best player, I think got sick of playing basketball, went to the America and then didn't do well, so he got really upset and then it's like he blames himself. So he changed his character into this new this coach right now that people nickname him the Buddha.
The Buddha.
Very chill, is it? Very
He's
zen.
super chill.
chill.
He's
Very
super zen
zen.
now.
Yeah.
He looks very zen also.
So
too.
that's Anzai Sensei.
Yep. Correct.
So when did y'all first watch Slam Dunk or read the manga? Did you follow the whole anime? I understand that there's only 2 seasons, right?
Yes.
All 3 of you watched the whole thing.
Anime, yes.
Anime,
yes, also.
Not the manga.
I never
The
finished.
manga never finished.
Never finished.
I'm the only one.
Oh wow! How old were you?
I mean, I read the
I
manga.
finished it when I was in college.
What?
Because you want to buy the manga all and then it's expensive, we poor people. So by the time internet came along, so it's like, hey, Slam Dunk I know I read finished before. So I go and Google, then I found this illegal. Then I read
We don't
everything of
condone.
it, you know.
We will not disclose the website.
No, we won't. But you can find it. Anyways, yeah.
Manga folk.
Anik, how old were you when you read or watched Slam Dunk?
I watched it when I started playing basketball. Basically, when I was 13 years old, when I was start in high school. So at that point in time, we had a coach. So one is Coach Charlie. I hope you're still alive, Charlie. Yeah, I don't know his full name, but his name is Coach Charlie.
What if it's
he's
dead?
he's a student. He's an upper six. At that point in time, he was a lower six student.
Okay.
Lower six or upper six student, something like that. So he was tasked to teach in the school. Yes, during my time, there were barely any basketball player. So my batch is among the one who started first the basketball play basketball. So it's because, and after that, he want to teach us, but it's very difficult to teach person who doesn't know how basketball. At that point in time, there's no internet that you can access. You got internet, very difficult to teach, to tell you. I didn't want to buy books some more. You think student want to listen, man?
Is YouTube available already?
Not yet.
13 years old. He's 13 years old. No.
Yeah.
Mine
So
13
basically YouTube is not available. YouTube is in 2010.
2010, I think.
2010.
No,
Yeah.
No,
When I was
earlier,
in
slightly
college.
earlier than
2006
Facebook.
also got. It's just
2006.
we got famous. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
so
Okay.
so basically what happened was he decided like, okay, how about this? Because I think that time Slam Dunk was on TV, if I'm not mistaken. Slam Dunk was on TV at that point in time. On TV and also
Maybe Sarawak TV lah.
Yeah, got, and then also got the manga also got.
That means Sarawak
Yeah.
cool, you know.
The comic book also got lah. So basically, he said, okay, I do not need to teach you how to play, because we will line up like this, you know. Then he just walked around and said, okay, do you know the rule of basketball? No, nobody knows, right? He said, okay, you go home, you go find Slam Dunk. All you need to do is get the full version, read the whole thing, and you will know how to play basketball already.
Technically, it's true.
Technically,
it's true though.
Technically, it's true because in the animation or in the manga in the animation says Hanamichi is a person who doesn't know how to play basketball.
Zero.
So
Zero
basically, what you look at yourself as Sakugi Hanamichi lah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what is double? What is
Traveling, what is three
shooting?
second
What is
rule,
3
5 second rule,
Everything.
all that.
You learn everything from there. So that's when I learned about Slam Dunk lah. And then watch it and changed my life.
Your life.
Yeah, changed my life. Because, basketball changed my life.
John, how old were you when you first followed Slam Dunk?
Slam Dunk started like 90s, right?
Yeah,
And
early
in
90s.
90s, I was just like primary school. But last time all these comics or manga doesn't really have that one, published in books. They were more published in like magazines.
Yes.
So in Malaysia, we do have some comic magazines like that. So they only show like maybe one chapters or less than one chapters. So that's why I never finished a comic, because that's how I read the
comic last time
from. So I never finished the comic, because after that I don't even bother to rent one comic books from the comic shop. You have to pay no money. Then until the college time, college we can get a lot of sources from the college hostel. They can download from like BitTorrent, those things. Very old terms already.
We do not encourage.
Yeah, better than your online illegal reading.
Same
comics
also, BitTorrent
Same.
also same. We don't encourage.
The only one encouraged is Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll.
You have to pay now.
Crunchyroll, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
So that time, I think those days people will burn the anime into the CD.
Into the CD.
So
We don't encourage.
John, cannot expose yourself. Don't expose yourself too much.
It's okay.
This one last time
it's the golden moment. I think that time.
pirate CD time
It's
one.
okay because all these don't exist anymore.
Nowadays, you go to Speedy, wait, no, nowadays no
Speedy no more already,
Last time you like some cup.
Popular got.
Popular still got
So the
popular.
DVDs.
Popular one they sell all
Yeah, that time is like the Netflix, of our time. We, all of us sure got one pile of a lot of piles.
The
of
Americans
CDR.
call it the blockbuster.
Blockbusters.
They go and rent the show, rent everything.
So those were the days where you can watch a lot of anime lah, entertainment show lah, movies lah, TVB.
but last time got a lot of
drama,
shops
porns
can
lah.
okay.
So those were
No
the days.
pawns, no pawns, children, no pawns.
So I think until college time, I really watched anime. But that time I always think that the Slam Dunk anime is not so good lah. Like one episode, you run half court, still haven't finished running.
What run half court?
Or one
Like 2 minutes only, one whole episode. Habis.
That's
But-
that's the thing about animation,
Yeah, yeah,
because it's all about the moment and the feel, though.
But Slam Dunk was the pop culture of that time.
Yes.
Even
Correct.
like me, I have to say that I'm not the really loyal fans of Slam Dunk. But you know about Slam Dunk because everyone is talking about it. Everyone is singing about it.
I think we got the wrong guest on the show.
Hey, but
He's
then-
not a fan.
But he's the one wearing the t-shirt.
Yeah,
Look at his
see.
t-shirt.
Okay, let's talk about the shirt.
Let's talk about the
The
shirt.
shirt,
The shirt
How
very
you got the
nice.
shirt, John? How you got the shirt?
Can stand a bit. Stand for a short while.
For a while.
Show a bit. Nice.
So it's
nice.
Okay.
So where do you get the shirt?
How did you get the shirt?
I attend the special fan screening from.
How much is the fan screening?
How much is the fan screening?
I take the 130
Whoa,
ringgit
still
package
expensive
one.
though.
Wow.
Package.
So all this thing you get,
It's 130, and
So you get-
and I can watch it firsthand. Earlier than you guys, but
Okay.
somehow I kind of forget it because
So,
getting older and older.
So
bad.
what money you used to spend? Is that Pogo FM money?
Salary lah.
Okay.
Aiyo.
Work hard salary man.
Okay, so Pogo FM money.
You go work, man.
Yeah.
China.
So is it limited edition only?
I know shirts is very limited, but all this merchandise, as I know, I saw my friends who have been watching second, third, or fourth time. You're still able to get this merchandise.
If you're one of those early birds,
So okay, so the merchandise is all this. This is
Badges we have.
a tag. What do you call this?
Batch.
Batch.
So this is number 7. You know who number 7 is?
Is the main character is number 7.
Miyagi.
So we
Yes.
all pick our own favorite
Yeah.
player lah.
Yes.
In Shohoku lah, in Shohoku.
Shohoku.
So obviously John will pick
Sakuragi.
Sakura
Oh,
again.
show your
I
badge.
always
Show your
love
badge.
this character.
Batch. How about you? What do you pick?
I've always wanted to be a center, but I'm not tall enough. So I've reached to a certain height and then I stopped. So I felt sad. Now I just want to be a coach. Thank you.
But
It's
you're not
easier to
Zen.
go white than to go
Yes, correct. Grow white, anyone can go. Go tall, not everyone. So kids, eat your vegetables.
Drink milk.
Eat bread.
Play your basketball. Don't stop jumping.
Eat bread.
Yes.
Eat bread.
If
I
there's
took
even
Mitsui.
do we even have kids watching the show?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Really.
So mine is Mitsui Sashi. So basically, this one,
He's a 3-pointer. the
yeah.
3-pointer.
So it inspires me to become a shooting guard as well.
I'm pretty sure Stephen Curry also inspired by Misuyan.
What?
I'm not sure. Maybe though. Could be.
No, we should ask. It's like, are you inspired by the
Okay.
band
We should
you
ask
type
Stephen Curry.
Hi
Okay.
Stephen Curry. Do you got inspired by Hisashi Mitsui?
Yes. We
will
That's why
DM
you
him.
become the best 3-pointer in the world.
in the world?
In the world.
So
Okay.
John, how was the fan screening experience?
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you feel like the spirit
I-
of Slam
I'm like-
Dunk? Jealous or not? You're jealous or not?
I'm a bit jealous though.
What a bit. Come on.
I mean, if you
Quite annoying. Quite annoying.
Not a super fan, pay 130. Quite annoying.
my super fans friend Jiun one, so I okay lah, I
He
go lah.
don't play basketball also.
But I know I'm not a very loyal fan, but I treat it as a new movie, as a special movie because
Yeah, yeah.
when we watch the trailer, we like gung ho already. We love it so much already.
So how's the trailer? Joking.
Experience. How's the
Is
experience?
it trailer right?
No, you say trailer,
Okay,
but
sorry.
continue.
Really?
First word of the day, right?
Secret word of the day.
Today. We got it so early,
Yeah.
So early today.
Not bad.
Really.
Okay, wait, continue, John.
Oh,
Continue.
sorry, John. I killed your
So when I was there, basically those audiences are the loyal fans of Shohoku lah, or Slam Dunk at least. You can see some of them wearing the jersey, some of them wearing their own shirt. Don't know where they bought it from lah. Definitely not the original.
I'm pretty
one.
sure number 10 is a lot, right?
Yeah, because
Obviously.
Everyone's number 10 lah.
But a lot of cheering lah. And laughing.
of
all.
the whole environment is nice.
The
you know.
vibe.
The vibe is good, especially at the ending that part.
Oh,
Everyone
people-
claps and scream.
Clap and scream,
Yeah.
really. I wanted to clap and scream. Nobody want to join.
I say
Yeah, it's like,
Our
Yeah, it's just
hall
me and
was
you,
very
bro.
cold.
it's like
very-
okay.
And then I
But
remember.
they laugh lah. lah. They love.
Yeah, I remember one part where Miyagi gets the ball and start to strike, right? And the whole vibe builds up.
And like, everybody go, oh!
Not just that, I hear that 2-3 girls behind. Oh, so handsome, so handsome, so handsome. It's like, wow.
Okay, cringe. Yeah, but that's the main attraction lah. Girls love to see
Correct.
because of all the handsome faces.
Yeah.
Pretty
No,
boys.
Even my wife said the same thing, you know.
You know,
like, they
you
all
know
look
what?
damn good.
If
They all look pretty as hell.
if it's about
Sell.
Kawa Kaide, right?
Yeah.
The girls will be like,
Yeah, it's because of the lash underneath here, you know.
Oi,
Oh, and then if you know skin pale like that, you know, girls love that shit.
But
Yeah.
I felt like it's not because of him this time.
Oh yeah,
It's
no.
Miyagi this time.
Yeah, it's Miyagi.
No, because it's mainly on Miyagi
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
But they made him look very handsome in the movie lah. I must say.
In the manga, in the anime, that's his design, and so
yeah. His character or his
all the
feature,
designs all still very.
Yeah.
his hair.
his feature look like he got a mix. A mixed blood.
Like-
It's not because
tan.
it's mixed, because it's from Okinawa.
Yeah.
In
Tan.
Okinawa,
Beaches.
it's all beaches.
Yeah.
So that's why it's darker. It's darker. Now you know.
so-
the more you know.
So what's so special about the first Slam Dunk movie? Because it came out after so many years. The anime ended, right?
So previously there is a mini movie. It's not that much of a movie. It's more like a special episode where
OVA.
yeah, OVA where you know they join with the other team and then they do play a friendly game, blah blah blah. But this time this is like a proper movie. It's like a standalone. So and then some more it's a sequel. It's technically a sequel to the anime. So it's like,
Like
a continuation.
continuation.
You know, so that after us fans, after a long while, we've never seen the ending, even though we already knew the ending. So we are hoping to get all the scenes from the comic to appear on screen, which Takehiko Inoue and his team did very well. Everything, the emotions all follow through.
You can feel the emotion lah, especially because I think the first Slam Dunk is based on. In the animation, you can see everyone background except for this one particular character,
Yes.
which is Miyagi. You never know what his actual background is because in the animation he's known as a bad student, delinquent and whatnot.
Yep.
So there's one scene in the movie, spoiler alert. One scene in the movie where
Second one. Okay.
There's one scene in the movie where Miyagi calls Hanamichi, right? So like, you bad student, I'm waiting.
Problem child.
Problem child.
I've been waiting for you.
you.
Mondaiji.
So basically, they
Mondaiji.
are the problem child, means that delinquent student. So this one is focusing on Miyagi, on the background and how he played basketball, why he played.
Technically, his life story.
Yeah. So if you watch it, you probably feel something like, oh,
Sad. You want to cry. There's a lot of manly tears
Correct.
that night.
Did you?
I wanted to, but my wife's sitting beside me, so I just sucked it back in. I sucked it back in. No, literally. I did, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball character thing. You go back in here. Yeah.
No, but I remember because I didn't know much about Slam Dunk. I only knew it when I was younger because people watch anime on AXN ma.
Oh,
Those who have Astro.
yes.
So
That's what
sometimes, from time to time, they will do all these reruns of old anime. So I
Yes,
never knew.
right. It's on AXN.
I
right.
never knew that Slam Dunk only had 2 seasons. So there was one scene in the movie they mentioned Hanamichi say, I've only been playing basketball for 4 months. So I was like, huh? The whole story is just 4 months.
Yeah, that's how fast
Yeah.
we progress. So yes.
So what else did you guys like about the movie? What were your favorite scenes?
What do you like about the movie?
How they do the production, I think.
The animation.
The animation, I think a lot of people say that the anime back then was so suck. Seriously, I kind of agree.
I mean, for that time, it's actually
For
quite
that time,
good. For that time, if you watch it
1993,
now,
right?
obviously you're gonna say it's trash.
But one thing is that people already kind of get used to that kind of anime style.
Yep.
So I remember when the first Slam Dunk trailer was out, people started to slightly criticize that why
3D?
3D and it's so different with what I watched
3D?
last time.
Yes.
I saw that
Yeah.
kind of
It's
criticism.
not
also.
3D, what?
It's
actually
actually a
3D.
mix. It's a mix of 3D and 2D.
2D.
Yeah, it's
So certain scenes you can see it's 2D,
certain
but
scenes
most
are
of the
like
scenes
painting.
when they are playing it's all 3D.
Oh.
There's also like painting-ish
Yeah.
style. So it's
But-
a mixture of animation.
Yeah, but this time around, I'm glad that he used this kind of very modern technique
Yes.
to produce this movie because I think they can show the hype or the excitement of the game.
The movement
The movement
especially
is really good.
because back then when you watch
Anime, it's all lines,
the 90s anime, you cannot show bouncing and all that.
Yeah.
That's too many frames. But when now you do 3D, go all in, like when Miyagi is doing the whole thing, right? You feel like it, right?
When
Like,
he's dribbling,
suddenly it's like
wow.
you also want to dribble like that, but you cannot.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we suck.
Can I just say when because I watched in the hall with Jeremy and Anip, the both of them couldn't stop like wanting to high five each other.
Oh, spazzing.
And
Sorry.
They was just so excited, like they kept moving in their seats. We were like, okay, this is so distracting, but can see their fanboyness coming out,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
which I don't blame. at
I
all.
don't think my wife liked it either, but it happened. We were like,
Yeah, because there are certain scene in the movie. You read the manga, right? There's certain scene in the movie. You can imagine how it happened, but when you actually watch it, like, ooh,
that's even better.
It's even better.
It's better because we only read it in the anime. I mean, or we watch it in the anime. You read the manga, so it's like everything's still,
Yeah.
yeah,
But then this time you watch my favorite scene in the movie when Rukawa and Sakuragi gives each other a five. That's the best scene. Freeze frame from the manga.
Yeah,
So,
and also the soundtrack.
You see
like,
that, and then you feel like, my life is complete.
I think the soundtrack really like created the
It's good.
atmosphere. So the
there's a lot
emotion.
of rock, there's a lot of electric guitars, that whole feeling.
very,
It's different lah. I mean, if you're a super fan, obviously you would want some nostalgia injected into it. You want some old music. I do. Because, the whole time I was thinking, why don't you use some old music?
So
Why?
the OST is all new songs.
It's all new.
It's all new.
It's all
Oh.
new. But
All new.
it's good. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's
It
actually
fits-
very good though.
It fits the movie. But, being a fanboy.
But
yeah.
for some reason, I thought the opening montage was the old music.
No.
Not
No.
the old soundtrack. But John, you mentioned you like the
I
opening.
like the new ones because I think I'm using a new kind of
New lens.
New
new lens or
perspective.
new
New
perspective, a
perspective,
new
yes.
person to watch these new movies.
Yep.
So of course I expected the previous OST to be appeared or played in the movies also,
Yeah.
but
Zero.
they do it very nice. At least they it's not disappointed.
Yeah. It's not disappointing.
And
Yep.
the good thing is that these two tracks actually created another kind of classics.
Yeah.
You know?
For the future lah.
Yeah, for the future. Last time you remember 2, now you can get 4.
Oh, no. Last time actually there's quite a lot. Oh, so sorry.
Of
fanboy.
course, yeah.
This one,
Sabar,
music,
sabar,
music.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
fanboy.
Sabar.
Okay.
So I think another point which I like is the plot, the story that comes from the perspective of Miyagi.
Yeah.
And
It's new.
besides just watching a very normal exciting basketball
Tournament,
match, but
yeah.
you also can use him from another a bit slow pace of perspective to see the character story of Miyagi.
Yeah.
And I like those kind of flashback, where when the match came to certain point, it will flashback.
Oh,
That can match.
There's a lot of in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, quite interesting lah. I mean, for me in general, I like all of it. I like all of it.
I like all of it.
I like all of it because even if you're not a slam dunk fan or you don't ever watch it before, right? This movie tells you in a perspective that from another player, it's like what do you call that? A backstory of a player, why somebody playing basketball. You don't need to watch the whole from the beginning.
The whole anime.
Even if you're just a new fan of slam dunk, you can actually understand because it's towards the end, like a full-fledged inter-high
But
tournament.
technically, I mean, they do give a little bit of backstory for
Correct.
every character.
And then I like how the backstory is simplified in a way.
Yep.
Because in the animation in the manga, it's very long.
Yeah.
It's very long, but it's simplified. For example, Hisashi Mitsui.
Yep.
The history is very simple. Delinquent, gangster, then
Is
he
this the one who
actually-
was the long hair
Yeah,
before?
yeah, long hair. Then after he's afraid of the coach, and then when he came back after he fought with Miyagi. So basically, you can understand. This guy is a bad student, but then he's actually a very powerful, a very skillful basketball player.
Yeah, but
and he
it
was
because
ashamed.
he tore his leg and everything, so
Yeah.
he got injured. Then
Yeah.
he went out.
So it's very, very simplified. And then, like John said, I like the part where it shows Miyagi. Like something that you cannot, if you're a long time fan, you cannot find one. You cannot find. Go to all episode though, every chapter, you cannot find Miyagi story one.
So no backstory about him at all.
Yeah,
Even
no,
that
it's very, very,
Very little lah.
very like just hints.
so
you
even
know.
that the brother died.
That one is not mentioned.
I think
Oh,
That was
is
not
it?
mentioned.
So
That
it's-
one is not even
so
in the
it's
animation.
new lah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's why it's in a sense, you know, maybe it's been thought of by Takehiko Inoue like long time ago. Okay, we're gonna make a movie. It's gonna be based on Miyagi.
Yeah.
But then it's like it took him so damn long to finally release it. But you know, it's like it's something new
Yeah.
for the old timers who love it, and it's also new, obviously, if you've never watched it.
But so
like,
sad
it's
his
good.
backstory. Is
You
it
know,
the saddest
it's-
one among all of them?
Right.
What?
Everyone has their
Saddest
own
one,
problems.
Is it
you know.
the
Everyone has
saddest-
their own problem.
Everyone has their own sad sob story lah. Like you know the number 4 player Akagi. Akagi is because you know he's always wanted a great team. So you know all his previous seniors or suck balls. You know they all didn't want to play properly. That's his sad story. You know 11 actually like actually Rukawa also not much
Rukawa
backstory.
also not much background. So
Rukawa
basically, Rukawa, his character is a person who only
Very
the
straightforward
focus is
lah. Very straightforward.
basketball. But a lot of fangirls were like
He's-
on basketball.
He's all about basketball. He don't care about girls. It's all about wanting to be best in Japan and going to America to play.
Number what again?
11.
11.
Kaede Rukawa.
Yes.
And then no, the rest all they all have their backstory fleshed out. Sakuragi, Mitsui,
Yeah.
Miyagi, these three and Akagi, it's linked. Most of their backstory
Yep.
from high school lah. But then Rukawa is mainly just.
Yeah, he doesn't care. The only part that you can see he cares is when he faced against a player that's better than him.
Yes.
That's where he like, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you
I'ma
up.
beat you.
But
I'ma cross
really,
you.
I really like in the opening montage the drawing
Yeah, yeah,
scene.
yeah.
I think John you mentioned
That's,
also,
that's
right?
my most favorite part of the
It's
movie.
so cool.
Actually looks very good. You know, from black and white, all pencil.
Sketches.
And then they start moving.
Anime.
And they move, and then they introduce the next one, the next one, the next one, the next
And
one.
of course with the
Soundtrack.
the soundtrack kicks in.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
man.
No, and then I like it's just 5 people walking. You don't know where they're going,
Ah, yeah.
and then suddenly they reach the court.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
Another
it.
scene that I really like, I think if you read the animation, you cannot really
Imagine.
read the manga. Can imagine the part where Sakuragi just jump on the table and touch something.
Oh yeah.
That part is very difficult to imagine that it's
Yeah,
funny.
true.
But then when it was animated, it's like, okay, this shit is funny. It's very funny. It's very funny.
Someone, I mean, everything is to scale. You know.
Yeah,
yeah.
One
To
to
scale.
one kind of thing.
Yes,
you
yes,
know.
yes.
Yeah.
In the manga, it's very perspective, so it's like, you know, it's standing on the table,
Yeah,
you don't see the whole scale of everything. So,
Or they
so
make
it's
it
like-
in a very cute figure.
yeah,
It's-
and somehow it's, you know, this whole thing is in 3D.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
when you jump on it, it's like, oh shit, that's how it looks.
Correct.
That's
so
how
it's very
great
nice
the
lah.
animation is, yeah.
That part, because it shows that I think that's the part where you can actually see the tempo start to turn around.
Yeah.
Where it shifted, where he came in and shifted everything.
Change the
Become like-
rhythm, everybody. Oh, spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert.
Oh!
Okay, by right you should have just watched it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time it
Watch
came out.
Yeah. Good luck.
So was there anything that you weren't too satisfied about the movie, or it's just perfect, 100%?
Oh,
for
that's
all of you?
150%.
Oh, is it
This movie had no wrongs.
10 out of 10?
Except not having my
nostalgia.
nostalgic music. But yeah, 150%, no wrongs.
John?
The movie is a bit too long.
No, it's not
No
too
such
long.
thing as a long movie.
Look, they simplified as much as possible, you know.
Hey, compared to the Snyder Cut, this is nothing, bro.
No, I understand. Maybe towards the ending, there was one scene where, like, I don't know, the last 1 or 2 points where there were just
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
audio one, no
Yeah.
sound one. Maybe
No,
that part
actually,
they
throughout
dragged
the
out.
movie, if you watch, like, in the beginning, there's not much soundtrack, there's no BGM.
Yeah.
You know, it's all just like boom, 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 and then there's a lot of playing sounds, you know, just like really serious tone. But then towards the middle, when they like hyped up already, then suddenly the background music comes in. That's about it, which is actually, it makes the show more interesting.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that.
I didn't feel it was too long, surprisingly. Somehow we watched quite late. And I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
fall
not too
asleep.
long.
I don't think it's long.
It's just that I felt like certain point which I kind of forget where is it, but it's a bit slightly draggy and a little bit boring. If they cut it out, maybe the pace can be much more faster,
Tighter
tighter and faster. Then I think that you can keep that kind
Then
of
the
like
super
hype
fans will be
vibe.
annoyed. Cannot.
No, if you are super fans, you will watch more than once,
Yeah, but then it's not enough.
twice, and third.
Because you already cut out. What's the point? You watch more than once. Cannot. Bro.
So
cannot.
for Anip, was it a perfect movie for you?
I wouldn't call it perfect lah. I mean, it's okay. To be honest, I have high expectation because I love the movie so much. I love it. Since the title is the first slam dunk, my expectation is that you better make another one.
Okay, I get it.
Because it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. How the animation and then the production style and the story.
It's so good, you want
it's so
another
good,
one.
You want another
So
one.
you tak puas hati because there's no more slam dunk movie after this lah.
Yeah, because obviously the manga
complete.
finished, completed already.
Actually, it's true, you know. I was thinking, why don't you use this at the previous games before Sannoh? There's actually another game before Sannoh.
It could be that Takehiko Inoue, I think what he's trying to do is maybe like he will bring in the previous game and the previous game and the previous game.
Yeah, but
It
no,
could be.
you cannot show the ending and then go back and go back. Tak.
Why not? Because you would want to watch it.
I will still watch it.
Yeah,
but
obviously you're still probably gonna watch it, especially the part where they fight Shoyo.
yeah, I mean, if you reanimate it in that way, okay lah. But still,
Yeah.
no lah.
Fujima,
Kainan lah.
you know.
I would say Kainan lah. I would want to say.
Yeah, Kainan. Yeah, Sannoh.
Actually, I have a question. Is the creator Takehiko, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he actually like a basketball player? How did he like
Good question.
all the techniques or
Good question.
or does he consult an actual basketball
don't
expert?
know.
You don't know? You don't. How can y'all don't know this
I don't know.
background story?
I think I read before, like he's not really, he's just a person who likes to play basketball. And I think the whole slam dunk is not, the good thing of slam dunk is that it's not talking about techniques,
Yep.
but it's talking about how you love basketball.
The passion,
The passion. So there's no, how to say, too much of technical terms of talking about basketball.
That's the basics lah, the
Yeah.
rules, you know, and all
Yeah,
that.
but what they keep on saying that is encourage you to love what you love to do, and you have to be practice. You have to try always to be the best in what you like to do. So I think the whole message of slam dunk is just like that. It's not talking about like not initial D how they use those something like that. I'm just using that to compare.
Pulling another anime out of nowhere.
I agree with John.
Yeah.
Though. I agree with John. I think because slam dunk is teaching you how to feel. It's basically the feeling.
As long as your emotion is in the heart, your heart is in the right
you
place,
can feel it.
you play better.
You play better. Correct. So basketball is all about feel also. You know, you want to shoot muscle memory number one.
Yep.
After that, feel.
Of course, you have to do 300 shots like Sakuragi. 300 shots? No, actually more than that.
Nobody really does that.
Okay.
Like,
There's one scene from the anime that is not anime, from the manga. The final shot where they all sat together. It's not in the movie. That's disappointed.
So, on that note, how would you rate the first slam dunk?
150 out of 10.
Shit.
That's a lot.
wow, that's a lot.
150.
150.
Out of
John.
10.
John?
I can't rate classic. Shit.
Oh, I can't rate classics.
But I have to say that
So means
it's already a
It's
classic.
a classic.
It's already a classic.
That's how
Even
good it
it's
is.
just started, shown.
That's how good.
Yeah. So I think for the next 10, 20 years, you will remember these movies.
yeah.
And please don't do another one.
No. This
now, for the short
this
time.
one will be used as the next generation of basketball players go to. Like how last time your coach asked you to read the manga and everything.
Yeah.
The future generation is like, go and watch Slam Dunk.
And I think another thing is
They
that
can also,
another thing is that don't do all all animation in those 3D that we know. But
Those 3D.
Okay.
What do you mean?
like we have been get used of Pixar's
Yeah, Pixar type of 3D.
Disney's kind of 3D
Oh, you
where
mean-
it's kind of how to say we are exhausted to this kind of techniques already. But now they are using another kind of combination of 3D and 2D.
Yeah.
And it's kind of show another new modern or new techniques of showing the Japanese animations.
Just so you know, in Japan, they're using this for a long time already.
I know, but
Very good.
at least this time around in the big screen, we see that yes, this is how we can jump up from the 3D animation that we are already exhausted of, get used to it. This is another way for us or for the coming animation movie makers. They can actually use this kind of 3D or techniques to produce better or more movies.
This is why Spider-Man is so good.
Which Spider-Man? Miles.
What Spider-Verse? Into the Spider-Verse, the first
Miles,
one.
what's his name?
Yeah.
Miles Morales.
Yes.
Anyways, yep. A little bit of segue.
Yeah.
Anip, how would you rate?
I'll probably rate 9.5 out of 10.
Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. You're not my friend anymore.
No,
You're not my
the
friend.
0.5 is the only problem with the
Get out of
0.5
here.
is the post credit scene.
Oh,
That's technically not.
No,
it's more like a
a
rap.
frame.
Yeah. So
at the ending.
okay,
It's
listen.
a
This is that thing is freaking hanging. So I want the thing in between before that.
Is it?
Oh, you're talking about where he goes to the NBA.
Correct.
I mean, the college.
I want
College
the
league.
thing
Okay,
in between
okay.
that. So because there's a loophole, that's why I said the first slam dunk. I feel like this is not gonna be the last. It's like I do feel it's not gonna be the last because you're leaving a post and credit scene like just giving you an expectation like this is what Miyagi is gonna be. But then spoiler alert, Miyagi is gonna be. And then what about the rest? We know Akagi in the manga, Akagi gone already because he graduated already. But how about the rest? How about Hanamichi with the back pain? Did he stop playing basketball or did he come back?
Spoiler.
All that. It's just tell me, show me,
Show it
Give
to
it
you.
to me.
Show it to you in animation.
in animation.
That one is for the next episode. Slam Dunk, the second.
But
Yeah.
do you guys finish the whole credits thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's the last one, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
I love that scene.
Yeah, just
I
the
do.
picture, right? Just the picture
love
of
that scene.
Yeah.
But it was so short.
So,
But it tells everything,
Yeah.
It tells that they are
the background, the backstory of Miyagi.
it's completed the whole movies already, the plot. So back to what we have
I
said
agree.
about the movie, or as a loyal fans or a newcomers to this movie, it's actually to complete the whole slam dunk saga. No matter you are the old ones or the new ones,
Correct.
it's actually complete everything. So that's why I said don't do a second one in a short time.
Yes, I wouldn't want that too. If you want to do a second one, give it like
Another 10 years? Jesus, come on, we waited 20 years for
10
this shit.
years?
No, not 10 years. I know 5 years is
No,
okay.
too short, don't.
5 years is okay. I think.
Dude, I've waited 20 years for this. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
man.
wait another 5 years. Give it to me now.
The first time I
I want
watched
it
it,
now.
the first time I watched it,
I
I
want
was
to ingest it. I want to suck it.
Go and watch the anime again. lah.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
Actually, yeah, I'm planning to do that.
I will
I'm
read
gonna
comic.
Reread the comic.
Yeah.
Rewatch the anime. 'Cause,
correct.
my wife
correct.
haven't watched the anime.
Don't go and watch Kuroko no Basket. Just
Whatever you do,
don't. Just
okay.
don't.
For the now new fans or whatever, if there is any new fans, once you finish watching this, and if basketball is not really what you like, go and read Vagabond,
Also by the same creator.
the same artist.
Okay.
It's probably something more up your alley. It's about samurais.
Yeah.
But whether or not you are a
Miyamoto
fan
Musashi.
of Slam Dunk, please go and watch it at the cinema. Only available at GSC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Still
Only GSC.
showing now.
God
Please
bless
go watch
GSC. Thank you GSC for bringing in.
Me too.
We love the admin. Thank you admin. Work hard.
it. Okay. Anything else you want to share, John?
That's about it.
I think
John.
overall, we all love the movie. We appreciate Takehiko Inoue for doing this because we never know what he actually did. It's like what the plan is. So we look forward for what's upcoming for Slam Dunk lah. I hope it doesn't end here lah. I just hope it doesn't end here.
But I think why Slam Dunk has been very impactful to everyone of us, I think, is because not just because the basketball, it's because the message
It conveys.
it convey to us.
The moral of the story.
I always remember there's one quote. I mean, I read it in Chinese, but if literally translate, it's like, if you give up now, actually the match has been ended already.
Oh yes, it's in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think in our life also it's the same. Don't give up. And I think all these characters, you can see that they are using the problematic students as a background story of all the characters. Is that you can see, if you want to become what you want to be, it's actually just work hard for it.
Yeah.
It's the whole message is just to encourage yourself to work hard, be what you want to be, do what you want to love. It's like Sakuragi, he's always coming from a zero to something.
Yeah, in 4 months' time.
Yeah, he worked hard for it.
Yeah.
And of course, maybe it started from a love story, a very popular story, but that's a starting point. But in the middle, it's all about how is your passion, how you work effortlessly for that. So I think this is why Slam Dunk become a classic to three of us. I think even for Jessica right now, become a new symbolic stuff for her. I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe a new fan, suddenly she want to play basketball.
But I do enjoy the movie. Like I asked you guys to share a quick summary, give me a quick background before the movie, right? But then I also managed to catch up watching the movie. Can feel I love this kind of movies. Actually, growing up, I love all these movies about sports.
Yeah, it's one of those sports feel good stories.
All these inspirational story I really like.
Iron, Coach Carter,
Great Iron Gang, yes,
Coach
all those
Carter,
kind of movies.
Yeah,
so really can feel.
It really shows that no matter who you are, if you go into a situation or something will happen to you and it will change your life around, something like what happened to Sakuragi, this one, it totally changed his life around. Same with other players also. Same with like when you watch Coach Carter, also the same thing.
Rich word, rich men.
So when no matter which background you are from, if you work hard, you definitely or eventually will go to somewhere where you want to be.
Shoot your 300 shot.
And also their advertising for this is actually very interesting also. They created an app, an AR app.
Yeah.
Not only for this is also if you scan and then you put AR on this, you can see them moving on.
Popping out.
Another one is before the movie was launched, was released, they have an AR app where you download and then you just put it anywhere and then you can see Miyagi training, you can see Sakuragi training.
That was nice.
Everything is in black and white. Dude, is animated, you can see him bouncing. You can just walk around and you see this AR playing with the whole hoop and everything. So I encourage you to go look for it.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. That's it for today's episode. I think we love Slam Dunk.
We love Slam Dunk.
We love Slam Dunk. The ending is that we love Slam Dunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Takehiko.
Yeah.
Thank you, Takehiko.
Thank you, John, for being
Also,
here.
thank you, John, for being here.
Thanks for inviting.
Even though you're not a super fan.
Yeah. Can you leave your t-shirt? Leave your t-shirt later.
Even though be my
Leave the t-shirt later.
leave
the poster behind also.
This batch here, leave it here. This one, leave it here. This one.
Every merchandise we just leave it here. You
What
go
I'm
home
trying
like
to saying is, John is being robbed.
I can go watch and get the same merchandise again, right?
Rich boy.
Okay. That's it for today's episode. Things that we talk about.
Thank you. Hey, continue. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
My name's Sanip. My name is Jessica and John. See you in the next episode. Remember,
Talk about it.
Bye.
Shohoku. Defense.